Hey dolls, it's Sunday night and here we are, Nuggie and I. How come the weekends go so fast? I don't know why they go so fast. Do you guys know why weekends go so fast? I think what I'm planning on doing is switching it. This is what I'm going to do. I plan on switching the weekends. Hi, Mom. How are you? Hey, Mom, I got that sweater on you got me for Christmas. Do you like it? I like it. Oh, it's pretty. Anyway, hi, Michelle. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hi, Patty. Hi, Tracy. So I have a really great idea, and I'm sure other people have had this amazing idea. My amazing idea is to switch it. Work 2 days a week and have 5 days off. Don't you think that's like a brilliant, hi Diane, a brilliant idea? I think my phone is cockeyed. I'll just go like this. This is my Sunday fun day look. I look like crap. It was a long weekend. Hi Sharon, hi Teresa, hi Lisa, hi Andrea. Hi Arlene. Because yesterday we had like an amazing day on the queue. I hope you guys got in on that kit. I know it sold out really fast. People were kind of mad at me, but I warned you. That's why I love doing these things, because I love giving you guys the sneak peeks and let you know what's coming. But anyway, and I'm like cleaning around the house today because I'm getting ready to, hi Joanne, hi Gina. I'm getting ready to go to, hey James, I'm heading to the UK. So I'm really excited about that. We have 3 days in the UK, so 7 hours of programming in the UK this week. And then I'm off to Germany for TSV in Germany on Monday. So I haven't been there in so long, it feels like, because my girls go over there and I usually go for like big events. So, oh, thanks, Diane. I know I was so excited about that kit because it sold out so quickly, and you just never know. You know, I put together things and I never know if people are going to like them or not like them, but I'm always glad when they do. I'm like, yay, I did something right. Who knows? But anyway, I'm cleaning and I'm doing laundry, and this is my Sunday crappy bun day. I don't know how people always look so cute when they put like their buns up and they're like all messy and they look really cute. But Mom, I know a lot of your friends got them. I was really excited. That was really a good kit. But anyway, how do people do these like bun things and look like super cute and like messy and going out the door? I always just look like my head's dirty and I look like a hot mess. Anyway, so you know it's Sunday, and Sunday, guess what that means? Hi, Jeanette. Hey, Lisa. Robin. I'm sorry you missed the kit, Jeannie. I'm sorry about that, babe. Don't worry, there's more stuff coming, and if we don't have kits on QVC, don't worry, we'll do them on our website and stuff like that. We're starting to do more of that. But anyway, it's Sunday. And what I like about Sundays is my giveaways. It's every Sunday we do a giveaway. So I'm like, yes. And I'm finally done with the flu. I'm finally back to myself. That thing kicked my butt. Like literally wiped me out. It was a nasty strain. Totally wiped me out. It did. It was nice to have a couple days off, though, and sleep in bed, even though I was sick. I'm not even going to lie. Hey, I got my Doll Foundation products the first time. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you're in love. We work really, really hard on these products, and I'm usually really proud of them. I don't put anything out. Hi, Anita. I'm coming your way I leave on Wednesday, so I'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we have a really big Doll 10 week in the UK, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've been there since Christmas time, and I'm missing my fish and chips and my sticky toffee pudding. That I'm going to tell you. I don't know if you guys have ever had sticky toffee pudding or real fish and chips that they serve like in a newspaper, but my gosh, if you haven't had it, you're missing it because it's pretty amazing. I mean, you have fish and chips over here, but when you get it from a real fish shop in the UK, it's like so, so good. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You ordered the foundation. Dawn, which one did you get? The Hydrogel or the Hydrolux? because I'm going to talk about hydrogel tonight. I like them both. Whatever one I grab, if you guys want to see something that's pretty gross, this is how I travel. This is what my stuff looks like in my bag. I'm like the most disorganized makeup person I know. Like, you can tell I use my stuff. I just like throw it in there. But anyway, okay. Am I bringing anything new? Yes, James. I cannot show up without bringing new things to the UK. I don't even think I'm allowed to go there unless I have at least 3 or 4 new things. So you guys in the UK are getting some new good stuff. So I'm excited about that. Andrea, fish and chips Friday where I grew up. Yeah, it's so good. It's just different. It's crispy. It's kind of like a different kind of fish, and the chips are good and they're salty, and I put vinegar on them, and I'm tasting it already. I like my food. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a tutorial with, thank you for the tips, lining the lower lid using the shadow lighter. Yeah, Trisha, it works, right? It's just that when you still want to line your eyes, but you want to do it a little bit softer. Like I said, these are always just my tips and tricks. These are just things that I, have changed and learned throughout the years as my skin and my face and everything has kind of aged. It's almost like, wearing a good pair of Spanx. I didn't wear Spanx when I was 20, but I'll wear them now. That I'll tell you. But, okay, so I'm going to talk about what's in the giveaway for tonight, and I'm going to show you how to use what's in the giveaway. Hi, Sherry. So what we thought we would do is there are a lot of people that are quiet in this chat. We know that you watch, and you've never tried Doll 10 before, so we thought, well, why not do a Doll 10 starter kit for you, right? Give you all the basics that you need to get yourself dolled up, quick, easy, 10 minutes, out the door, flawless face. So that's what the giveaway is. So, okay, let's start. Let me start. I'm going to go piece by piece. First of all, every doll needs their train case, right? So this is what you're going to keep all your goodies if you win the giveaway in this amazing train case. I love this train case. It was something that I worked on for a really, really long time. It's so pretty. I travel with them, and I love them. And now, secondly, last week I did like this really great tutorial on hydrogel and H2 Glow for people that have lost their kind of glow. So I'm going to show you how I do my foundation. I'm going to show you a really great way to do your foundation. But I'm going to show you what you do is take hydrogel and the H2 Glow together, and that gives you that really nice kind of glow back to your skin. Okay, so let's get started. So I have my hydrogel, and I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glow in there just to give myself a little bit of, glow to my skin. My skin's really dry. I do have moisturizer on, Dr. D's moisturizer on right now. I don't know why the dogs are barking, but something must be going on out there. I know it's not a possum because he died. My possum died. But anyway, you're going to get this brush. So you're going to get the foundation, the H2 Glow, and the brush. So what I did was I took my H2 Glow and my foundation, I put that on my hand, and I'm mixing that together just to give myself a little bit of extra glow. Now let's talk about how we put foundation on, right? I'm the same exact skin coloring as you. No, I'm a light. I'm not a medium. I'm a light. I'm more pink undertoned. So here, let me give you a little bit of something about foundation. Most of the time people don't know what their undertones are. And I find that one of the #1 things women ask me is, hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, I swear, one of these days I'm going to drive past your office. I'm going to pick you up and on a Tuesday and we're going to the dogs. I swear. I know I keep saying that. I keep promising. One of these days I'm going to do it. But anyway, so most people ask like, well, I'm yellow undertoned or I'm pink undertoned. I don't know what color undertone I am. So 99% of the time when you're really, really fair, you're a little bit more pink undertone. The deeper and warmer that you get in light in women with whiter skin tonalities, they start to go yellow. So light is like a mixture of pink and yellow. Medium is definitely more yellow. Then you go into tan, and tan is yellow. Now, interesting when you go into my deeper dolls, so those deep skin tones, there's about 15 different shades my deep girls can go, and they know that. You can go red, and you can go yellow, and you can, you can do a mix in between. So deeper skin tones are much trickier than lighter skin tones are. But okay, so let's talk about it. What is a fair? A fair is a girl that never tans. She burns every single time she goes in the sun. That's it. She is a burn. Oh, Karen, thank you. I work really hard. I think tools are one of the most important things. You can put on crappy makeup with a good tool and it makes it better, right? So you can have great makeup and a crappy tool and it's just not great makeup once you put it on. But anyway, okay, so that's what a fair is. Light. So I'm light. I freckle. I go in the sun, I freckle, I burn, and then after like a while, I'll start to tan. So that's pretty much a light. So medium girls, they go in the sun, she'll burn, but she'll automatically turn into that golden tan girl that you are really jealous of and, you know, that you wish that you were. But a lot of girls, oh, look at my bun is going way out of control. Look, it's going to be up to here in a second. But anyway, so that's medium, and then it goes on up. So let's talk about how we put on our foundation. So what I like to do with my foundation is I like to start here. And the reason why I like to start here is because this is my worst areas. This is where I'm the reddest. This is where, you know, my discoloration mostly is. This is where I have my rosacea, my swelling. So what I like to do is I like to start here because that means my brush is the fullest. So now I don't swipe and swirl and buff. I just don't do it. And the reason why I don't do that is because I feel like that just kind of, oh, hi, Renee, would love some doll 10 in your bathroom. My daughter would definitely steal it from me. Yeah, Renee, she probably would because everyone loves the packaging. It's that millennial pink now. So I don't know. It was so popular when I started it, but it is now the color that every makeup company is doing. So I'm glad to be ahead of the curve. So anyway, so I'm starting with that hydrogel and light. And then what I'm doing is a stippling motion, okay? So I'm going up around that nose and I'm not dragging. So those areas that are like really red, that are discolored, around my nose area, all those areas that kind of really need coverage, I'm doing what I call a stippling motion. So once I have all of that area covered, that's when I start to take my, let me see. Order your gel foundation from QVC. Oh, good. Missy, that's what I'm using right now. I'm using the gel foundation, so you'll get to see how good it is. And I mix this foundation this time with a little bit of H2 Glow because that's part of the giveaway. So, okay, so you see now I've covered up that red, all that red. I've stippled and I covered that red. Now's when I start to drag out because I'm really not discolored through here. Now I have a turtleneck on. Now always what I tell you, if I'm not wearing a turtleneck, take your foundation down all the way down your neck because your face doesn't stop here. Your face goes boom, 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 down, down, down. I also take my foundation over my lips. So that way my, lipstick color will be truer. So I always do that. So now I'm just going to glide that on out. Don't forget your ears because a lot of times you can see mine are red, just a little bit here in that ear area. No, it sounds weird, but let's do that. Let's not forget to do that. Now, foundation up through here. A lot of people stay away from their hairlines. I'm going to tell you don't do it. I go just like this over top. Take that foundation right up into that hairline. You don't want a red hairline, okay? Just like that. And now my foundation is just pretty much done. That's pretty easy, right? Pretty easy. I would say that was pretty easy. Okay. Do you mind sharing your skincare routine? Tanya, I use a lot of Dr. Deness's products. She just came out with that exfoliating cream. I never know the name, so don't hold it against me, but an exfoliating cream, I like to exfoliate at least twice a week. I'm going to tell you it's really important to exfoliate twice a week because that's how you get, you know, rid of all of those dead skin cells. And as we get older, our skin cells don't turn over as fast. So what we want to do is kind of help it along. You know what I'm saying? It's like your metabolism slows down. Well, so does your skin cell rejuvenation. So I always like to exfoliate at least twice a week. If you want a younger looking skin, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to exfoliate. Exfoliate. You can do it. You can shave. You can use the that exfoliating. Hers has like an acid and a granular one, so I really like that. I love her products. I do sometimes use Alginist, that cold pressed serum, if I want to get out the door with a really quick and easy face and just put it on, and that way my makeup, I don't have to wait for it to dry. Do you mean her micro? No, it could be called that, Barbara. I don't know. It's upstairs. I never really I should become a little bit more prepared. No, that means I would be changing. We can't do that. I'm too old to change now. Okay. So, and then I use a moisturizer during the day. I try to wash my face off at night. I don't usually use those face wash, those face towelettes. I don't use those. I think they leave a lot of residue on your skin, a lot of oil and stuff. So I don't love them. I prefer, I'll just take a washcloth and put some Purity. That's what I wash my face with, the Philosophy's Purity. And one of the reasons why I use Philosophy's Purity is you guys know that I have lash extensions, and that Purity doesn't affect the glue on my lash extensions. So, and then, just a nice, the face cream. I always use Dr. D's MD33 for my neck, because you guys know that I had surgery on my neck, so my neck is a little godlier. I have to hide at Thanksgiving time so nobody shoots me and serves me for Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about my concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Hydrogel concealer, and I already just put a dab on my hand. So I'm going to use my concealer brush, but you get this nice brush that you can use with it. Just because I have it. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go just right in here. And then I'm using the shade Light. So everybody always asks me about concealer. What do I do? Now, concealer. What are we going to do? We're going to do that V. Remember, we're not going to pull our concealer all the way out because it's going to drag our eye down. We're going to go into that inner corner. And then we're just going to kind of sweep it and blend it. Now, everybody always asks me, do I do a shade lighter in concealer? I'm going to tell you that I stay with Light. Except if you're a glasses wearer, that you wear glasses all the time, then you can go a shade or two lighter, because glasses have a tendency to cast a shadow, and you need to brighten that eye area up. Hi, Amy. So I stay true, because when it used to be in 1980, we would wear really light concealers under our eyes, right? And it was the style back then. But the reality is that when you start wearing a concealer, the last thing that you want to do is highlight what you're trying to hide. So you can see that I have a lot of darkness and staining on my eyelids. I take that concealer. I don't use a separate primer for my eyes. I just kind of put that bad boy right up there, and then I just blend that in. Here's that triangle. Now we keep that in a triangle of light, just like this, right through here. Remember, we're not dragging that bad boy out, and then we're just going to blend it in. Okay? So that's pretty much my base, and that's pretty much how easy it is to get in and out the door with my foundation. Okay, so now I'm looking pretty good. It's feeling pretty good. I think it looks okay. I think I look okay, not too shabby for an old broad. All right, now let's talk about what else is in the kit. There's a couple things in the kit, but I think that we missed that I'm going to make my crew add-in. So this 10-piece collection just grew as I started playing with it. And it's going to be, I cannot give you a 10-piece kit without not giving you a brow. So I'm going to give you a brow. So we'll have to add that to it. So what I'm going to do is the Archmaster. I love this product. Okay. And James, you were asking me what was coming to the UK. You guys are finally getting Archmaster. So I'm pretty excited about Archmaster. I love this product. Just because it just gives you everything that you need to kind of get out the door with your brows. If you have troublesome brows, that gives you a powder, a pencil, and the gel. You just want to gel them, whatever it is, it's in this pencil, okay? Only thing it won't do is your dishes. And I don't like doing dishes anyway, so I need to figure out someone that does dishes. But anyway, so take your brow brush, okay, ready? And what you're going to do is you're going to brush those little bad boy hairs up like this that go to the arch, and then here down to the side, they go down. So we're going to brush them down. We're going to do both sides just like this. Okay, up, 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 up. Doris, I need more stuff. Oh, Elizabeth, I have a today's special value, a TS, I think that's what you call it in Canada. March 15th, I'll be there all day. So I'm excited about that. So I got a lot of traveling coming up, so it's going to be good. All right, so let's talk about brows. How do we map our brows? How do we get there? This is another thing that kind of people struggle with a little bit. Don't you love Annie? Archmaster's like the totes, the goats, whatever the hell you want to call it, but it's just so good. So let's talk about how do we map our brows. So we're going to take our pencil here, and I'm going to go, okay, my brow cannot go through here because that's going to close my eye in. Then I'm going to take my pencil just like this. I'm going to look straight ahead. This should be my arch. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'm going to go just like this. And my brow cannot go down past here. If it goes down past here, it will drag my eye down. If I stop it too short, it's going to make my eye go in. So we don't want to make our eyes go in and we don't want them to go down. Okay? We want them to look big and pretty and nice. All right, so I'm going to come in close, and then what I'm going to do with this pencil is I'm just going to do little strokes up, okay? So it has this nice little slanted pencil. So I put that in the case, so I'll make sure that I let Kate know that we put an Archmaster in that giveaway. How can I do a giveaway without a brow? Doris, what were you thinking? The flu has corrupted your brain cells. Okay, so once I get up to that little peak like that, then I'm going to go around the bend, around the curve, and then I'm just going to go down to that spot, just little strokes, just like this, right down to that spot, and I'm going to stop right. Remember, I said we're not going to go past that. We don't want to drag it down, and we don't want to stop. So that's the pencil part of it. I like to cheat my brows a little bit. I like to make them look a little bit fuller, because a fuller, sexier brow is... just makes you look younger, right? I thought you told me the other night medium. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, I think your skin tone. Okay, Lisa, your skin tone, if your pictures are the ones that are like Facebook, I looked at your pictures on Facebook when you asked me, you look like a solid medium. Okay, you totally look like a solid medium. So I think you'll be okay with the medium. I'm really fair. And you look like you were warmer, unless they were ones, pictures that you had, maybe you're on vacation. But you look like just like a really true medium. So, okay. So now I'm going to go like this. And Lisa, if it's not the right shade, just let us know and we'll get it exchanged for you, babe. We want you to get dolled up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with my little pencil. Do you know how hard this is to do in like a little tiny... phone thing? I'm going to tell you, it's like really kind of weird because I use a magnifying mirror when I get ready because you guys know I'm blind as a darn bat. Okay, so there's my brows, pretty easy. Now what I like to do is I take the middle of the Archmaster, and this guy's spring-loaded. So people thought this was a marker. It's not. There's powder on the tip, and it's just meant just to kind of fill in those areas, just like this. Fill them in and kind of warm them up, any of those areas that like I missed, and then you just put it in, and that gets the product here, right through here. Okay, it just fills it in. All right, so there's kind of my brows, and then the final step. You don't have to do all three. I'm just doing it just to show you. This just kind of gives me like little tiny hairs, makes them look a little more current. Like I got nice caterpillars going up there. I think my caterpillars went to the cocoon. Okay, so just like that, little bit of hair. Okay, so there is the brow. So the brow looks pretty good. How about that? So pretty easy. I got my foundation on. I got my brows on. So I'm feeling pretty good. I could go out, be done, but I'm not. All right, so now let's go on to another thing that I'm going to throw in the kit that wasn't in the kit, so I'm going to have to change this to the 12-piece collection. Because I can. Because I can't have you guys not have an eyeshadow palette, right? Okay, they are just barking up a storm. So I'm going to throw the eyeshadow palette in there now. So Kate's going to get so mad at me because you got this nice picture, the whole giveaway. It's on Facebook there. It's on Instagram. But you're all going to get some extra stuff in there. Okay? Just because I have to do that. You know, I have to, right? I can't not give you a full face if you're going to be a doll. I've got to give you a full face. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do a really quick and easy eye. one that I get like out the door. I'm not going to use the one that you're going to get. I'm going to use mine. So I'm going to put that one right back in there in that little train case for whoever gets to win that. It's a nice one. All right, so I'm taking this light shade just like this, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to set that concealer. Make sure I'm going to take that base and I'm taking that right into that corner of the eye. And then I know a nice windshield motion just like this, like do, like it's raining outside. Although, I will tell you, I am going to London. I'm pretty excited about going to London, but I heard here, I'm in the Northeast, it's going to be like 70 degrees this week. I hate that. I love going away when they're like getting like a snowstorm or it's really cold, because Europe usually isn't as cold as it is here. But it's like, it's going to be like 70. I'm like, no. But I'll have a good time while I'm over there anyway. Okay, so all I did was I made that nice base. And then I'm just going to do a quick and easy eye. Really quick and easy eye. I'm going to take this nice warmer shade right here. Remember, when you get these home, these are those poured powders, all right? And just touch your brush in. Don't dig around. Just touch your brush in just like that. Okay, so now I've got those hooded lids, because you guys know I've got to go over that crease, because God knows he didn't give me a crease. He forgot to give me that. He wouldn't let me sing, because that I can't do, and I have hooded lids. So what I'm going to do is go over that crease just like that. 50s in the California, Mary Ellen. Well, let me tell you. Spring is a-comin'. She's coming. I know she is. Very excited this spring's coming. I'm not a winter. I do like to snowboard, although I haven't done it this year. That's about the only thing really in winter. But I do like winter fashion. I do like turtlenecks. I don't know why. I just always like turtlenecks and blue jeans. I just do. Probably to hide my neck. But even when I was younger and I had a good neck, I just like it. I don't know. I like turtlenecks. Anyway, okay, so you saw what I just did. Now I've opened my eyes just by going over the crease, okay? If you have a really good eye bed, you can go right into your crease. Most people's eye beds start more up here where I made that fake crease. Now I'm going to do a little bit into that lash line just like this, just to soften it up. I'm just going to do like a day smoke, just like this. And remember that V, just that easy V. Well, have you guys been trying this? I mean, have you been trying to do it? It's pretty easy, right? Like when I show you how to do like a nice easy eye. So it's just, you kind of do that. Some people call it a 7. So like I said, some people call it a V, just above that crease and then down. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of highlight, that little bit of frost. Let's put a little bit of frost right here. Now, I love, it's interesting because everyone thinks like once you get over 50 that you can't wear any shimmer or any of that stuff. And I think that that's wrong. I, first of all, think you should be able to do whatever you want to, period. Okay? Whatever you want. But two, if you know the right places to put it, it keeps you looking and feeling young. It keeps you on trend, right? And we just kind of place it a little bit differently. So I'm going to take that shimmer and I'm going to open up my eye and I'm just going to put it right here in the center. So this way, when I open up my eye, it gets that little bit, see that? Like when somebody's talking to me, you get that little bit of shimmer that makes that eye look like it's more open. So this is more of like a little bit of a gold kind of pearl that comes in that shadow palette. So I'm just going to put it just like that. And then once I put those colors in just like that, I'm going to just take my windshield and just make sure it's all blended. Okay, just that windshield, make sure that bad boy's all blended. Blendy, 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 blendy. It's the key. You really, really have to blend. Okay, blending is everything. Blending is life when it comes to eyes. It's like in a beauty pageant. They say smile. When you think you smiled enough, smile more. Okay, so the same thing. Hey, pretty. So the same thing happens when you're doing your eyeshadow. When you think you have blended enough and it looks really good, give it another swish. Give it another blendy. A little blendy, blendy. Okay, now let's keep talking about the eyes. Okay, a couple things. Let me just finish up this eye really quickly. Do I have my eyeliner? Okay, okay. So I'm going to take my line and smudge brush, and I'm going to take that same kind of darker shadow, and I'm just going to take him right under here, just into the middle of the eye, just to give me shape. I'm not taking it all the way in, just a little bit. Just Just give me a little shape, just like that, just a little shape. And then I'm going to take a really lighter shade, this little lighter shade, or even this guy, and this is what's going to give me my shape right through here. I like that really soft, because if it's too much, it'll close my eye in. And I already have kind of like closed in eyes anyway and hooded lids. So the last thing that I want to do is close them in anymore. Then what I do is I take my concealer brush. I make sure that if there is any, there's typically no fallout with these powders, but if there is any, that's what you do. All right, let's talk about lining them. So what you're going to get in the kit, our new smoothing eyeliners. All right. So we're going to get those. So let's go ahead and let's talk about eye lining really quick. So eye lining is really important no matter what shape your eye is. Okay, it's important because eye lining gives you the shape back to your eye. And not only does it give you the shape back to your eye, it makes your lashes look big and full and yummy and flirty and butterfly-like, right? Okay, and that's really, liner was actually, honestly, it was really created to enhance your lash line. But as we started using, we realized that it really actually gave a beautiful shape back to our eye. So I always use a brown liner. I'm really fair. If you're a really dark-haired girl or have darker skin tone, you can use a black liner. I find a black liner on me can be a little bit harsh. So I use a brown liner. So these Hydrolux, now I'm going to have to come in. Let me see. This is always the tricky when I line the eyes. So I'm going to have to do it like this, like with this mirror. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to go, you can see how nice and smooth they are. So you guys will get this nice liner. Now what we want to do with it is we want to go hug that lash line. There is nothing worse than a gap between your lashes and that line. You want that liner to go right into that lash line, like just get it right into the lashes, right in there. And it's a pretty nice sharp line. So I need to clean that up a little bit. Hold on a second. A sharp line. You can see that. So it's really easy to do. I need to clean my under eye up a little bit. So now it's so weird. I don't know why I have to pull this eye. If you have to pull an eye when you do your eyeliner, it's always on my left side I have to do it. I don't know why I can't do it like that, but I have to hold that. But if you do that and you have to do it tall, don't yank your eye, because all of those motions and stuff like that eventually will wreak havoc, and we don't want to wreak havoc on our eye, right? So we want to kind of like protect that area as much as we can. So, all right, so if you have to pull it like I do, just do it ever so lightly. So this eye I always start in and work my way in. It's like I do it backwards, okay? Really close to that lash line. Remember, no gaps between the lashes and the liner. You don't want the liner, you want to see a gap. Okay, so there, I'm nice and lined. Now what I'm going to do here is, I notice I need to clean that up. See, when I don't have my glasses on. Okay, clean that guy up. Okay, there we go. So my eyes are looking pretty. Oh, I like them. They look good. So another thing that you're going to get, okay, in this nice little giveaway, our dolled up, Get Dolled Up collection, is you're going to get that new inner rim. And I love this new Brighten Up pencil. And I'm going to tell you why I love a Brighten Up pencil. Okay. 99% of us are inner rim eye. If we put a lot of color on the skin itself and we use an inner rim, it's going to close the eye in. And the reason is you're creating that circle around it. It's going to close it in. I dream of Jeannie Elizabeth. I know my bun is growing. Let's see how big it is by the time this video is over. I'm going to be like, do you guys remember the cone heads from Saturday Night Live? That's going to be me. Like, I'm going to be hitting you with my cone head. Anyway, so what I love about this Brighten Up pencil, it's a peachy color. It's not white. I'd say about 10 years ago, the only colors that people had, and they still do, is white. And white in theory would be all right, but what you want to do is just kind of disguise the redness in that skin on your lid. And by disguising that redness and putting that cream on there, this peachy color, it cancels out the redness on the eye, okay? And then what it does is it makes it look open. So what I'm going to do is you kind of pull that a little like that and then just drag it just right here in the eye, just like that. And these are ophthalmologist tested, so they're safe for contact wearers and anybody that would be worried about their inner rim. So just like this, cancels out that redness. And then it opens it up. So you can see how pretty that just opened, made my eyes look really big. Do you see what I'm talking about when we do that? I still do have to clean this guy up. He's a little messy. And I can't be giving you a tutorial with a messy eye. I refuse to give you a messy eye tutorial. And then I'm just going to clean him up a little bit. That's what happens when you're blind. That's why I use it like a 10 times magnification. And another little trick that I'm going to tell you guys, if you can in your bathroom, if you have light in your bathroom, always make sure that you open up that curtain and get some natural light, because there's, interesting enough, natural light is blue and synthetic light that you use in your home is yellow. So it can be very tricky when you're putting on your foundation and you think you look good in your bathroom because it's very yellow, and then you go outside and you look in your rear view mirror and that's blue light, outside is blue light, and your foundation looks very different. Like when we create foundations, we make sure that they're done in inside light, they're done in outside light, so it's tricky. So, okay, so there's my eyes. They're done. They're quick. They're easy. So you're going to get that. All right, let's keep going. I'm just talking away. You know, I always so look forward to these Sunday nights with you guys. I love them. Okay, so you're going to get in this giveaway. What color is it called? Sweet Cheeks. Oh, I love Sweet Cheeks. So the gel blush, Sweet Cheeks, I think maybe on your screen it might look a little coral, but it's actually a really pretty pink shade that's got a blue base to it. So it's going to really look nice. So, all right, let's talk about where we're going to put our blush. Remember what I taught you, okay? If we want our cheeks and our faces are getting a little bit older and kind of come down, we want to give our face a cheek lift, right? So what are we going to do with it? We're going to take that cheek, and instead of putting it on the apple, where normally everybody will tell you, I'm going to tell you you're going to go back. So I'm using this finger just like this, and then I'm going to take this clean finger, and all I'm going to do is just blend that. Okay, really nice and easy. If I need a little bit more, I can tap it with what's left over. Nice and easy, and then instantly I have that bit of it. See how that cheek is looking more lifted than this? Look how this actually just starts to kind of like give me that oval shape. So I have a very square face, and remember what we try to achieve when we do makeup is oval. So just by putting that blush in that right way, it's actually created this illusion of an oval face. So it's pretty cool, right? It's these little stupid tricks, I'm telling you, changed your way, you know, the way that you look. And then these are things that like kind of people don't even really teach us. And, you know, well, I teach you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that blush just a little bit back, a ½ inch back, just like that. Then we're going to take that clean finger, just like this, and then we're going to blend him in. Okay, these blushes are so super nice. I used to, you know, everybody used to say use a cream blush, and I used to hate to use them because I used to think they would mess up my makeup. So I didn't like using them. So that's why I made this gel, because I always thought that cream blushes kind of drug and it disturbed your makeup. So these gels just kind of go on really like a powder, but they give you that kind of a luminescence, like a, you know, makes my cheeks look healthy and glowy. So, okay. So, Cindy, this is doll 10. On Sunday nights at 8 o'clock, we do tutorials, all the dolls, we all jump in. So if you're interested, it's on doll10.com. Okay. So, oh, thanks, Diane. I'm glad you like the blushes. Okay, so we've got our cheeks on, our eyes are done, our brows are done, and so you guys know I wear lash extensions. I don't tell fibs, but I am going to give you the Effort Lash Mascara, so you will get a good starter mascara that's going to go, you know, to get that face dolled up. And last but not least, okay, of course I'm going to give you the perfect lippy that matches that blush Sweet Cheeks. And this blush is called So Chic. This lipstick is So Chic. And you can see that it completely matches. You know I'm a stickler. I always like the blush and the lipstick to color coordinate. They don't have to be exactly the same, but the tone should be the same, because you never want to have a fist fight on your face. You don't want your cheek to beat your lip up and your lip to beat your cheek up. These have to coordinate. They have to be soft, they have to be pretty, and they have to work together. So here's that Sweet Cheeks. This is such a pretty color. Okay, right here, here, here. There it is. So that is your easy doll, on the go, cute, get out the door, fresh face look. that will take you anywhere. So those are all the amazing things that are in the giveaway tonight. So I'm going to go over them with you again, because then that way you can do your Facebook thing and your Instagram thing and all those things that you got to do. I'm going to take that light down so you can see how pretty that was and how easy that was. I typically don't use primers. I don't really use powders, because the way the foundation sets, I think it makes my skin look young and healthy and pretty. Is this growing yet? Look how big it's getting. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Always have had problems coordinating. Thank you. Debbie, yeah. These two, you can see the lip and the cheek really work. If I was to put like a purpley lipstick or a purpley blush and this kind of thing, those colors clash. And what happens when they clash? When someone's looking at you, and this is purple and this is peach, okay, or berry and pink, when they're looking at you, it's disturbing because those colors are fighting. And I do it for you, so don't worry about it. But what happens is, it's really important that we stay like within color spectrums. And the reason why we try to stay within those color spectrums is because this look now becomes very pleasing. When someone's looking at us, we look really pleasing to you, versus this is this, and somebody goes, oh, are you sick? Do you not feel good? And you're like, I got 10 hours of sleep. I feel good. I even had 2 cups of coffee before I came to work. And you're like, I feel great. And the thing is that you don't realize that your makeup's fighting. And that's what I should do. Okay, sunscreen in foundation. Linda, okay, I could go into a whole big thing about sunscreen, but let me give you a brief thing about sunscreen. So the FDA has gotten on this sunscreen bandwagon. Nuggies going back and forth. Sunscreen bandwagon. And what they do, anything that has pigment in it is a natural sunscreen. So if you use a powder with pigment, a foundation with pigment, it has sunscreen in it, okay? Because that becomes a physical block, a physical barrier. So what happens is, you'll notice that there are a lot of cosmetic companies that don't claim sunscreen anymore, because it's like literally $30,000 a batch to put your sunscreen, how much your sunscreen is on your product. So a lot of cosmetic companies don't do that. I do recommend using a day cream that has an SPF in it, because if you have combination skin, or if you have skin that your foundation would normally break down during the day, it's always good to be protected. I'm a huge fan of sunscreen. I think everybody, and make sure that your face doesn't stop here. Take that sunscreen all the way down the neck, all the way onto the chest, and you need to do it 365 days a year. Sunscreen is really important. But if you're using a foundation that has color in it, and of course foundations have color in it, they have a natural sunscreen. So that's my little inside the business sunscreen thing. Okay, so let me see. Oh, good, Rocky. I'm glad you say. So it was just an easy, quick, dolled up face, right? Nothing really hard. Do I use fillers? Okay, Cece, I don't. I'm fat. I've gained about 30 pounds since my son got married, okay? I got chunky face. I'm not opposed to fillers or Botox or facelifts or eye lifts or lip injection. I'm not opposed to anything, but anybody that's here on Sunday nights knows that I literally haven't had anything done since my son's wedding, September of almost 2 years ago. So, no, nothing. I just got chunky cheeks, okay? My mom always says you can't get wrinkles on a balloon, so it's okay. But I also think pretty interesting is that I never care what size people are. I don't. I've always struggled with my weight. I've always I have that closet that goes from like a size, like 6 to 14. No, I don't usually do it. All right, guys, stop it. I don't ship it. They're at it. I don't typically do clothes in colors and categories. It's usually sizes. I always fluctuate in weight, but I do think that as you get older, a little bit of weight on you is not a bad thing, because it does fill your skin out. So I'm glad that I like to eat. So no, I don't do fillers, but I'm not opposed to them at all. Okay, let me see. What else? Thanks, Jane. I mean, if I contoured them more, they'd be really I can chisel those. But I do have, and they make them nice when you put the blush the right way. It makes your cheeks pop too, so a little bit more. You're the ugly, what is you? The ugly Doug and you're the swan. Oh, Hetty, stop that now. You're gorgeous, and I love you, Hetty, so don't say that. We're all gorgeous. We're all gorgeous, and we can all do things with makeup that makes ourselves feel a little bit prettier. But mostly importantly, your beauty really comes from within, doesn't it, right? When you look and feel good inside, it radiates on the outside. So I think that's really important. So, Hetty, don't ever say that, honey. You'll break my heart. Okay, so any other things that I can help you guys with tonight? I'm going to go over what the giveaway is and stop Nuggie from torturing my poor Bella because she's on a rampage tonight. You know, they know that I'm leaving because my suitcases are out, and then they know it. They get a little rambunctious, and I'm gone for a week this time. So my poor hubby. I have to tell you this. We had to change Bella's. Oh, that canceled. So you know that she was diagnosed with cancer. So we had to change her to turkey. So now my husband's going to have to make her turkey burgers every day. I'm so glad I'm leaving. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go over what you're going to get in the giveaway. I'm going to shut up and wish you guys a great Sunday and a great rest of your week. But let me show you again, and then I'll have to let Kate know what all I added. But, okay, so here we go. You're going to get that. You got to store your doll goodies now. You got to store your doll goodies in your train case. Okay, so you're going to get the train case. You are going to get your hydrogel foundation with the brush that has the concealer on one end and the foundation stippling brush on the other. The coordinating hydrogel concealer. You're going to get that H2 Glow. You can pop this on top of your cheeks, or you could mix it in your foundation like I did. It's a winter thing. In the summertime, just pop it on top of your cheeks, Cupid's bows, and on the nose. I should have done that. I did add in Archmaster. I will text her and let her know so you can finish that brow. And I did add in the eyeshadow palette because I had to give you your eyes, right? I had to do that. And while we're on the eyes, Effort Lash Mascara. And one of you guys are going to get Nuggie. I'm going to put Nuggie in the train case and ship her there. But the either brown or black, whatever color that you want, and the Brighten Up liner. You are going to get the So Chic, such a pretty color, lipstick. There you go. Okay, enough. Enough, guys. Next, they're just, sorry, just is what it is tonight. Okay. You know, sometimes the 7-hour plane ride isn't a bad thing. You put your headphones on, kind of sit back, you know, eat some nuts, watch a little movie. Anyway, and you're going to get the blush. Okay, so everything is there on Instagram. Everything is there on Facebook. And go ahead and do your thing. We made it really easy. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just, you know, comment in that thing, and then you guys are automatically done. Now, next Sunday's going to be tricky because I'm going to be traveling. I am going to be in the UK, so I'm going to try and see what I can do because their time is so different. So it might be Mel. I don't know if I could maybe do something earlier on a Sunday or whatever, but I'll try to figure that out. And because Sunday's going to be weird. I think it's 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, and I have an early flight to Germany. So it's probably going to be Mel on Sunday or something. Maybe I'll tape something or put it up. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to stop rambling on a Sunday. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to wish you guys the best rest of your weekend. The next couple of hours, go to bed early. And a fantastic, beautiful week. All right, I love you guys. Bye.